It's the Empress of Spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards too. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign. I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. Ashe, collectives, and welcome back to another reading. This is going to be an astrology reading, okay? Yeah, I put astrology into mine. You know, I do mine a bit different, but it is what it is. I've already called up on the energies that I'm going to utilize because I do several readings within several days to upload so that I'll be free from readings particular days. So bear with me, okay? We're going to go ahead and use this Pablo Santano to cleanse this area and cleanse this space, okay? It's just a air cleansing tool, you know, but don't overdo it because anything that is indulged in too much, you know, can lead to imperfections. All right, so we're gonna set that over there, and we're gonna go ahead and use the astrology deck. With that being said, and it is exactly what I said, the astrology deck. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead. My little, ever since that bird left me that feather, I kept it on my tarot card table in my tarot card section. Okay, oh, here's my part that goes to the birth chart in there as well. That comes in the box too. Okay, we're gonna do a limo shuffle. We only get 6 on this deck because these cards have long messages on them, so I try to keep it brief but informational enough for you to be able to remember. Ooh, yeah, we got 3 cards that shot out already. Ceres. Everybody, if I'm saying it right, Ceres. See how I spell air? That's not my everyday word, but that's a planet. I think I was speaking about that planet on my community board. Neptune in the building. Ooh, something about air and addiction. Clarify. Ooh, planetary retrograde. Something is in retrograde or something occurring in retrograde. Give me live, clear, indirect. Okay. Ooh. We have Vesta here. Nessus here. Okay. These are all asteroids and eclipse transitions and elements here. Okay, and the message reads pertaining to Ceres, C-R-E-S, the asteroid. And it specifies that Ceres is the largest asteroid between Mars and Jupiter in Roman mythology. Ceres is known as the goddess of the crops, bringing abundant gifts and nourishment. Ceres is also associated with fertility, feminine cycles, and the seasons. Her daughter, Poseidon, is taken to the Underworld by Pluto for 6 months every year. While she's gone, Ceres goes into mourning. The dark and barren fall and winter seasons, and she rejoices when her daughter returns. The fruitful months of spring and summer. Ceres' warm and loving energy represents nurturing, planting, and healing. Wherever this asteroid appears, it should bring soulful reward to you. Okay, so check your chart and see where this asteroid is at to see where your harvest is coming from. Okay, air element is here that represents Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are air signs known for being curious, intelligent, and very communicative. An air sign will talk your ear off, sharing their brilliant ideas and taking you down their many trains of thoughts. They might just text you a novel while also swiping through a dating app and simultaneously posting the perfect selfie on social media. They embody the embodiment of the gift of gab. They have a wide circle of friends and are easy to get along with. You may find them in the fields of communications, television, news, and writing. Okay. I like that energy because I know I was born under a Libra full moon. I was born under balance, baby. Strong balance. Neptune, the planets. Neptune represents inspiration, dreams, and illusions. Dreams can become reality when Neptune is present, but only if we are honest with ourselves. Neptune can lead us to delude ourselves, and if our goals are not reasonable or clear, we may stumble or falter while trying to transform our ideas into reality. Neptune is also associated with escapism, drugs, and alcohol, and with tunnel vision and delusion. When it comes to matters of love, Neptune changes signs approximately every 14 years. Okay? Planetary retrogrades. That's eclipse and transitions, okay? Planetary retrograde occurs when a planet appears to move backward in the sky from our vantage point. In fact, the planet is not moving backwards. Planets always move in the same direction in their orbit, but when its relative speed and proximity of, to Earth changes, it can create the illusion of backward motion. Every astrological planet aside from the sun and moon goes through retrograde. Retrogrades are a great time to take a break from the fast-paced nature of your day-to-day life. Reassess things and set intentions in the birth chart. Retrograde planets can indicate the ability to see matters from a psychic perspective. Oh, yeah. Period. Okay. Vesta. Vesta is an asteroid as well. The name for the Roman Virgin goddess Vesta. This bright asteroid represents scarred feminine energy and carries a light at the end of the tunnel. Vibe. She is like going home on a cold winter's day and sitting by a warm fireplace with your best friends. In your chart, Vesta can show up where you are devoting your energy, where you find your true calling and the causes you choose to serve in the world. Vesta also supports the birth of children and healing among siblings. Okay, Nessus, an asteroid. This asteroid is named for Nessus, a violent and devious centaur. In Greek mythology, although this asteroid meaning can be difficult to face, Nessus can unlock areas of pain in our lives so that we can begin healing. Nessus can indicate areas of lives, personal relationships where there has been major suffering or abuse, pointing to traumas that need to be worked through. Understanding how Nessus shows up in your chart can end cycles of pain and allow for personal transformation. Okay, so with that being said, there is going to be a personal transformation pertaining to the cycles that are attached to Poseidon. Okay, Poseidon goes into the underworld for 6 months, but also stays on surface for 6 months in the MC and the IC for 6 months, the MC for 6 months. Okay, so if this asteroid is going into the underworld, which is into darkness, for 6 months, that means that the energetic source of that source is not utilized. However, the seeds can be sown within that time frame to bloom when Poseidon rises again when the summer and things of that sort approaches. But with that being said, the stuff that pertaining to the air, the intelligence and communication, speaking out your mouth, so a man speaking and so shall a man have it, so shall a female speaking and so shall a female have it. Okay, you have not because you have asked not. Okay, you have the gift of gab. Okay, you have the gift of gab. You have the gift to speak it into existence. Okay, as far as your dreams becoming a reality, Neptune not only is a representation or a demonstration of bringing an individual or individuals back into addictive patterns, it can also materialize your dreams into materialization with the proper dedication and alignment. Okay, with that being said, there's a planetary retrograde that's occurring that has actually shifted these situations into fruition, and there's going to be a planetary align pertaining to a retrograde that's going to shift our energies into alignment that is going to cause Nessus, the violent and devious centaur in Greek mythology, to cause individuals to face difficult situations, like difficulty that has been avoided, that cause pain and trauma, for that to be resolved in the most pure and lovable way possible. Okay, so basically in this energy, this feminine energy, so the feminine energy is also known as Poseidon going to the underworld. So the feminine energy is going to be utilized for, what's the odds of that? Somebody just being stupid. Okay, all that noise. But I have to keep my windows open for me to get the energies in. So, but yeah, Poseidon going into the underworld for 6 months and then coming back to surface for 6 months. That's your perfect balance, your perfect alignment, your yin and your yang, your masculine and your feminine, your dark and your light. So therefore, there's about to be we're going into the dark ages. We call it the dark ages, even though it's still in a particular dwelling of the present. It's still called the ages in our timing and things of that sort, because we're actually accessing something that's aging. Okay, so we're entering into the darkness right now, where Poseidon goes into the underworld. Okay, Poseidon is queen of the underworld. Well, she will rule the underworld, and her energetic light and presence will not be here for materialization. It will be on the dark side. It's an equal give and take, an equal balance. The dark side is granted accessibility to particular manifestation materialization, as well as the light side. And with that being said, Poseidon is now going into the underworld. She's queen of the underworld, but she also rules the upper world too. Okay, so with that being said, you can sow your seeds of materialization by manifesting them through the utilization of communication pertaining to having the gift of gab. You can speak it into existence. Okay, the power of the tongue, the frequencies and things of that sort. Okay, but yeah, there's an occurrence that's going to occur with a planetary retrograde. Okay, we have Vesta, the Roman Virgin goddess, that bright star that represents feminine energy. Like I said, carries a light at the end of the tunnel. She's like going home on a cold winter's day and sitting by the warm fireplace. That's like what Poseidon is when she goes into the underworld. It's like, it's still an energy, but it's like, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, the dark gets their chance and the light gets their chance. But if you are wise, you are dark and light. So it is what it is. And with that being said, this is your astrology reads. You already know the drill. You all have been tuned in with the one and only Empress of Spirituality, the Catholic Goddess. And until next time, keep it pure, keep it clean, don't be no fool. Ashe, ashe, namaste. It's the Empress of Spirituality, boo. But I thought you knew. I will flip a couple cards next to. I'll show you what this energy do. Don't try me because the spirits and ancestors will be after you. Now tell me what's your sign. I'll pull some news for you. Don't underestimate my cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you. I'll shift the room. That's that cosmic power, fool. Did you hear me? That's that cosmic power, fool. I'll have it tune in to you.